Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning. This is, I should say good afternoon. This is High Priestess Ishara. People passing by in front of my house. This is High Priestess Ishara. I had to do this video real quick because, like they say, the veil is very thin right now. What's her name? Crystal says the veil is very thin right now. Emma says that the portals are open. The portals are open. And I totally agree with both sisters. Like right now, I feel a very high frequency of what's the word I'm looking for? A high frequency of oneness, the high frequency of spirituality and connectiveness with outer source, whether you call source spirit, God, nature, however you refer to the outer source, that veil is open. And a lot of people are feeling it right now. You could feel it in your heart. You could feel it in your back. You could feel it on your crown chakra. Because I'm a high priestess, I feel it everywhere. And because I'm a master, I know how to deal with it, definitely. But the veils are thin right now and the portals are opening. And I feel since last week to the end of this year, all the way into the first week of January, I feel like it's a very important time for spiritual people like me, like everybody, anybody who's on a spiritual path needs to be focusing on enlightening themselves and contacting source to reach a higher level of understanding. You'll have a lot of shit thrown at you, a lot of craziness thrown your way to deter you from getting into self. That's what the spiritual walk is, getting into self. I'm telling everyone, continue the journey of getting into yourself, because before even Crystal said it, I was seeing a lot of 1 1 1s, but lately I've been seeing 22 22 22 22 22 22, and I'm like, what the fuck? I've never seen a repetitive number of 22 22. I've always seen 1 1 1 1 or 1 1 1 or 1 1 1 or 1 1 1 1 all the time. That's constant. But I've never seen a repetitive numeric pattern of 2222. And I've been seeing that lately. And when I read about it, it kind of gave me an epiphany of what I already knew and what I've been walking towards, which just basically, like, 22 means different, something different. 2 means something different from 22, which means something different from 222, which means something different from 2222. And I've been seeing a lot of 2222. And the explanation of 2222 is your manifestations coming into fruition, which is not as yet, but with consistent due diligence and working on it, your manifestations will reach a crescendo, and you will see, your blessings come into fruition. And I kind of knew that because I felt for the past couple of days like I have so much work to do. So it's one of the reasons why I'm literally, I mean, nobody cares, but I don't care. But the reason why I'm doing this is just in case somebody is going through the same situation as to your spiritual walk. I feel like I'm being told to step back. I feel like I'm being told to work on me. So that's what I'm going to do. And a part of working on me is pulling away from my YouTube channel, which I hate to do because, again, I do the videos for me and I just love watching myself. I love watching myself, but Spirit is telling me to fall back from that and get into you. And just to show you guys, you're going to have to do things to keep yourself in line, to keep yourself in focus. And if I can suggest anything, I say do what you need to do to remind yourself about what you need to do when it comes to your meditation and when it comes to your focus. Because when it comes down to it, I like to utilize all the modalities when it comes to the materialistic things of life. So I use stones, I use particular days, I use particular deities, because I use all sorts of deities when it comes to tapping into source and trying to get more information downloaded to my mind. So know that if you're consistent with your journey to become higher thinking, higher feeling, know that you'll reach that goal. You're gonna be faced with a lot of issues. Okay, what made me really realize 2222 was specifically a sign for me was after reading that with the 2222 number, and this is specifically 2222 because this is what I've gone through with the 2222 number. I feel as if, again, I'm working towards a goal. I'm working towards enhancing my magic, intensifying my magic, and reaching out to new connections of source, like angels and other deities I'm not familiar with. And what I've noticed with the 2222 number is that it explains that the I don't like to use the word struggle, but it explains that the forward moving of the knowledge can't be stopped. Like, you shouldn't stop it. You should continue it. And this is why I titled this video the way I did. Forgive me, you guys. Sometimes it takes me a while to get my thought across, but that's the price I pay for the gifts that I have. I constantly lose long, short-term memory, and I truly believe it's because of my gift. Because with every gift you receive, there's a curse. And my curse is forgetfulness, because I forget very easily. But with consistency, you will reach your goal, but you have to understand that fear will be thrown your way hardcore. And when fear is thrown our way as human beings, we kind of deter from our path, deter from our focus. So don't allow fear to scare you guys or to throw you off, especially when it comes to something simple as focusing on you, meditating, becoming better, connecting to force, reaching out to spirit, and things of that nature. You have to continue on even though you get scared. Perfect example, I was struggling with meditation when it comes to speaking to angels. And what I noticed was when I utilized my stones and when I spoke to spirit and asked them to speak to me through dreams, and then utilizing stones like moonstone under my pillow so I won't forget the dreams and remember them, literally that helped me to retain a lot of the information I've received thus far from the angels. So please believe and understand that you just can't go into this by yourself. You have to utilize these crystals. And feel free to check out my website or get at me if you're looking for stoner packs, because I have $10 stoner packs and also $20 stoner packs in packs of 5 and 9. And I can literally create a bag of stones for you to help you with whatever particular situation you're dealing with. And I realized having the moonstones under my pillow just really helped with remembering and retaining the information I got while I was sleeping. So doing that, forming crystal grids, forming crystals on the floor as you pray, placing crystals in your house in strategic locations, all of this will help you reach a higher connective state with your mind and with what you're trying to do with your spirituality, because everybody's spirituality, from even my henna, like I literally played like 2 or 3 days ago, because you can't see it, but there's protective tribal sigils in my hand, because this is my hand I use for magic. And I'm also dealing with a lot of self-healing, and that's another thing I'm working on with myself. So again, do as much as you can when it comes to your daily struggle for your mind enlightenment. Utilize these tools. treat yourself and pull back from this bullshit we call the world and do what needs to be done for you, because the time by yourself is key. And I feel right now, because the portals are so strong right now is a good time for the people who's trying to ascertain more spiritual enlightenment. This is the best time for you to get reclusive and inclusive, whichever word means to be by yourself and do what needs to be done for your self spirit. Like, today is the last day of the retrograde. And I was saying to myself, shit, this whole retrograde, my computers and shit haven't been giving me no problems. My computers and shit have been giving me no problems. And do you know, this last day of the retrograde, my computer started doing some ill shit out the blue. I turned it on to listen to my Hakate music, and it just started flashing all of a sudden. And then the signal of the print started becoming bigger. And literally right now, me and my son cannot use the computer at all. And it's the same thing with my phone. It's acting funny. I can't upload IG videos. So to me, that's a sign, Spirit saying, you know what, take a break. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a break. But not only am I going to take a break, and it's very similar, I feel, to the energy that Witch Works is going through. She's coming back December 30th. I feel we all go through these isolations to make us better. Sometimes we don't like it because sometimes we don't want to be isolated. But being in isolation allows you to think clearly and deal with some stuff that you wouldn't be able to deal with a whole bunch of people around you, or you being around a whole bunch of people. So this is for the people who are seeing recently the 22-22. People who are on the same 22, whatever level you're on to with the 22, because I've been seeing 22 a lot. And now that I've read what's it about, I completely understand. What you want, what you desire is coming to pass, but there's still some work to be done. And literally 2018 is going to be a go-get-em year for me, and I'm not playing no games. So I'm putting all of my best foot forward, and I am not playing any games with what I feel belongs to me, outright. Don't allow your non-preparedness within 2017 fuck up your 2018 witchy magic wise. And this is all connects. I'm not talking just out my ass just to be talking. This all connects. Right now, till about the second week of January, I'm telling you guys, they told me you have an opportunity to open yourself up to downloads, open yourself up to understanding and information, open yourself up to self-healing and self-enrichment to prepare you for all the prospective blessings that will be coming your way in 2018. Everybody's going to get blessings in 2018, but the spiritual people who work that magic from now until the new year is going to see a higher return and a higher abundance for 2018. I haven't done my work, my due diligence, because all the shit I know about life and everything is from just instinct. I don't study like a lot of other witches. I don't read. I mean, I read some, but I don't read as much as a lot of these people read to know what they know about astrologer life. I feel the shit that I know. And I'm telling you guys, this is from the heart. From now until the second week of January is what I feel they say when they're talking about the veil. The veil is thin. The portals are open. You better get in where you fit in. Start using the crystals you have. Start talking. Start praying. Start meditating. Start getting into these sacred circles and tapping in. Perfect example. And you don't have to do the deep shit that we high-level, high priestess spirituals people do to get and tap into that oneness. You could do something simple as get on your knees and talk to the angels and say, angels, give me a sign. Give me a sign, or give me an answer in the dream. They will answer you if you are open to what they have to say to you. If you have those extra tools like crystals that I sell at www.lifecoachhealing.com, like utilizing the wands that I have here at www.lifecoachhealing.com. I use my wands in my magic when I'm balancing out my chakras. So just know that utilizing these tools and not giving up and tapping into your self-healing, self-ritual, because we all can't afford, awesome people like Emma Rain and Oshuno Set Mott and Witchy Works and that beautiful sister in the divine sacred, the goddesses of divine sacredness, Teresa Evans. Haven't heard from her in a minute. I need to check on her. Haven't heard from her in a minute. But not everyone can afford beautiful, talented, and beautifully gifted sisters like these. And of course, beautiful women such as myself. So you have to tap into your own power, you guys. You can't be complaining about these women and how much they charge and what they charge. If you think it's expensive, then tap into your own power, because the best person to do the work is you. To be completely honest, the best person to do the work is you. So tap into your inner self, because again, the 2222 is for a lot of self-healing, and I'm doing a lot of self-healing right now. A lot of self-healing, but because the portals are open, the healing sessions, in my opinion, are going very well. They would have gone better if I had some help, but my self-healing sessions are going really, really well. And because the portals are so open and so strong, self-healing, even by yourself, will make a mark on you and will help you with your journey to enlightenment and to great feeling. I didn't want to make this video long. I just had to do this video before I pulled back from the internet for a little while. I will definitely see you guys in 2018. I'll have a lot to tell you. Let me tell you something. I'm going through a lot of changes right now. I told you guys I'm moving, and a lot of the things that I'm about to face in this move is some real shit. Why? Because I'm a high priestess that's never afraid, and I will look a rabbit-ass dog in the eye and fight that motherfucker instead of just taking a gun and killing that motherfucker. I'll fight them with my hands, just because I know killing them with my hands eludes me the power I wouldn't have received from using a gun to kill them. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. So right now I'm doing a lot of killing work. I'm killing off a lot of demons, and I feel I need to go into an inclusive state and kill off the motherfuckers who are trying to hurt me, because I'm really tired of being the nice person. And I feel like the end of this year, it's time for me to do a couple of execution style killings so I can be reborn, refreshed, and renewed. So don't be afraid, you guys. Face your fears, because only on the other side of fear where you'll be able to see a new birth, a new reincarnation, a new life, and a new higher being and feeling and thinking for whatever you have in store for your life. My name is Ishara, and this has been another one. Woo! Ishara's, what? Ishara's World. Thanks for listening, and thanks for watching, you guys. And for all my 2222s, face your feels and handle your business and make that shit pop. Have a good one. See you next year. Bigger, better, stronger, and wiser. Yeah. Peace. All right.